You're watching KCTV English News. I'm Hyung Shim. The province has come up with a plan to collect garbage during the Chuseok holiday. Garbage will be collected from 5 a.m. to 2 p.m. during the Chuseok holidays. However, on the 13th, the day of Chuseok, waste will be collected from 10 p.m. on the previous day to 5 a.m. on the 13th. Also on that day, local food processing facilities and recycling centers in Bonggae-dong and Saekdal-dong will be closed. The provincial government plans to deploy as many personnel and equipment as possible so that waste will be collected without a hitch during Chuseok holiday period. The province has set next year's living wage at 10,000 won. The amount is an increase in 300 won from this year's living wage of 9,700 won. It is 16% greater than next year's minimum wage of 8,590 won. Living wages are set to guarantee workers' current livelihood by considering factors such as education and cultural expenses. Those who are subject to living wages are temporary workers employed by the province and government-affiliated organizations. Some 54 organizations are carrying out a civic movement to enact the Jeju Farmers Allowance Act. The act includes a monthly allowance of 100,000 won per farmer. A joint group of 54 local civic, social, and farmers organizations held a press conference in front of the provincial government on Tuesday morning and stated its plan to gather 10,000 signatures from locals to enact the ordinance. They stressed that farmers' monthly allowances create public value and increase sustainability for both farming and rural communities. Seogwipo City has imposed an environmental improvement levy of 890 million won on 23,000 diesel cars for the second quarter of this year. Diesel car owners were levied at different rates based on gas emission, model, and region of registry. The fees must be paid from September 16th to 30th. A 3% of payments will be surcharged after the due date. From next year, the annual payment date of the levy will change from March to January. Jeju City will further investigate unauthorized cultivation of crops and grasslands. The special investigation will be conducted from September 16th to 27th. It will focus on grasslands suspected with illegalities. Officials will report discovered unauthorized crop cultivation to the judicial authorities. In the last survey conducted in July, investigators found 177 plots of grassland totaling 127 hectares used for illegal cultivation. The revision bill of the April 3rd special law has drifted at the National Assembly for almost 2 years. 113 organizations across the nation are voicing together and urging lawmakers to pass the bill this year. Joseph Kim reports.
The revised bill for the Special Act on discovering the truth of the Jeju April 3rd incident and restoring the victims' honor includes national compensation to victims and the bereaved families and the invalidation of the illegal military court rulings made during the incident. The revision bill has drifted at the National Assembly for almost 2 years since it was passed at a cabinet meeting in December 2017. If the bill is not passed by May 2020, which is the end of the 20th National Assembly's term, it will be removed from the list of bills at the Assembly. It is unclear if the revision bill is under discussion. As next year's general election is scheduled for April, a power game is intensifying between ruling and opposition parties. 113 organizations across the nation are voicing together and urging lawmakers to pass the bill this year. The Association for the Bereaved Families of the April 3rd Victims, April 3rd Solidarity of Provincial Residents, as well as civic and religious groups, will take joint action to urge and persuade the national government and the National Assembly to pass the revision bill early. They express anger and betrayal toward politicians who have promised the revision for years at the memorial ceremony in honor of victims of the Jeju April 3rd incident. They warned that if they don't keep their promise during the remaining regular session of the National Assembly, they will block participation of politicians at the next memorial ceremony and judge lawmakers at the 2020 general election. The national action will gather signatures this and next month and present them to the presidential office and visit the National Assembly and offices of political parties to urge early passage of the revision bill. Joseph Kim, KCTV.
Enjoy a unique and modern take on the works of Gustav Klimt and Hundertwasser at the new Bunker de Lumiere. along flower-lined roads on Kapado during the Small Islands Autumn Flower Festival. Enjoy the beautiful night view on Jeju City Tour Bus. Rides are available every Fridays and Saturdays through October 19th. Kyuri Natural Park is hosting a festival based on colorful pink muli, a type of ornamental grass with vibrant pink tails. Korean international movies are being screened for free at 3 p.m. Tuesday through Saturday at the Jeju Movie Culture and Arts Center in Kapdong. The popular and comedic performance of the Jeju Nanta Company is staged daily at 5 p.m. at the Nanta Theater in Jeju City. Taking a look at our weather, skies will be clear throughout Friday. For more details, here's your forecast. The morning low in Jeju City will be 22 and the afternoon high will rise to 28 degrees. Down south in Seogwipo, we'll have a low of 23 in the morning and a peak at 28 in the afternoon. Over in Seongsan, the temperatures will be 22 in the morning, warming up to 27 degrees. Across the island in Kosan, we expect a low of 22 and a high of 28 degrees. And up on the mountain at Songpanak, we'll hit a low of 16, topping off at 20 degrees. Out on the water, winds will be out of the northeast and east at a speed of 9 to 14 meters per second, with seas between 1.5 and 3 meters. And here's a look at the extended forecast. Thank you for joining us at KCTV English News. Please follow us on YouTube at KCTV E-News Jeju and on KCTV's VOD service. We hope you have a wonderful 추석 holiday. 시청해주신 여러분 고맙습니다.